If these kind of horrendous refereeing decisions are needed for the trophy to come home, I feel for the better of the football world, it's better for it to stay away from home. What a horrific, shambolic refereeing decision killed the game between England and Denmark, robbed Denmark, daylight robbery against Denmark. I can't put it any straight. This is the best I can. How could that be a penalty? It was so soft. It was so soft. First of all, it was so soft that the touch was almost unnoticeable. It was so soft that it was softer than a smoothie. I think it's a disgrace to call it a penalty. I think it should be called a softie instead of a penalty. Because Raheem Sterling, the best player for England on the pitch, did make a beautiful run inside the box. But when, first of all, Joachim Miller tried to tackle him, there was no contact at that point of time. He was already going down with the ball out of his feet because he knew that he couldn't pass the ball. There were too many Denmark players crowding him. He couldn't square that ball. He was already going down. And then there was Jensen, who had a slight hip touch with his hip on Sterling, and he was already falling. If those kind of touches are given as penalties, I have a question to you viewers. Then we will be playing a game of penalties in football. It will be more penalties than the tiebreakers in actual time, because a touch like this, and the strikers would fall in the box, and that would be given as penalties. What was VAR doing? VAR just saw that this kind of a touch on the player and couldn't interfere. The VAR could have at least asked the referee to go to the monitor and see it for himself, that it was so minimal that the referee, if he sees it for the another time, he would hang his head in shame. That was the bad refereeing decision, and it killed the game because it was 1-1. Yes, England were the dominant side, more than 20 attempts and all those things. Denmark with 6 or 7 attempts. They were totally dominated. Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, Saka on the right side were combining well, and they had them on the mat for a period of time. But with 1-1 in extra time, it was going on, and it could have easily gone on to penalties, and England could have won there also. England could have won easily in the extra time also. They did not need this kind of a controversial decision to go in their favor. And what a shambolic penalty it was. Harry Kane, the worst penalty taken in this whole of Euros. It was luck. It was luck that the ball couldn't be grasped by Kasper Schmeichel, and it fell onto the path of Harry Kane, who made it into his goal. And now it will not be calculated as a penalty goal. It will be calculated as a open play goal. But when we talk about goal, what a beautiful goal by Damsgaard. The only direct free kick goal in this Euros. It was kind of a Ronaldo-like free kick. It went over the players who were in the wall and dipped at the last moment. There was power, there was viciousness about it, and Jordan Pickford could have done a little bit better, but a world-class goal. But then England came back, a beautiful combination play between Harry Kane and Saka, and then Saka tried to cross into the box. Behind the defenders there was Raheem Sterling lurking, and it was an own goal, the 11th own goal of this Euros, most in any Euros, by Simon Kjær, the hero of Denmark. He couldn't have done much because he had already slided in, but at that point of time he didn't knew what fate was waiting for him, because this shambolic decision in a multi-starrer, in a star-studded event like the semi-final, totally killed this game. And as a football fan, I'm totally disappointed that these kind of decisions in the era of VAR are still existing. I don't know whether England will be able to beat Italy. Italy are looking very strong. I feel it's not coming home. It's going to Rome. For now, I'll take your leave. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Bye.